This is Janesh from Podcast Wizards. At Podcast Wizards, our aim is to help you grow your business through your podcast. Now, in today's video, I'm going to share with you one simple trick that will help you increase your podcast downloads, like probably even fivefold, tenfold, or whatnot, and even provide a really, really great treat for your listeners. This is a trick that I picked up from Timbo Reid from Small Business Big Marketing Podcast. His is the number one marketing podcast in Australia and listen way different, all different countries, and people love him. He has now produced over 300 plus episodes, and he's a genius when it comes to small business big marketing. The trick that I picked up was when I was scrolling through his website, and then I saw this little thing called check out every episode ever. Now, I haven't seen many podcasters do that. I haven't seen a lot of famous podcasters actually have a single page where it shows every single podcast. They normally have a podcast feed, and you click on it, it will show you 10, then you have to click next, another page. So this is how, when I click on this, it will come up as this page. So if I just keep scrolling, I keep scrolling, I'll see all the 300 plus podcast episodes that Timbo has produced, part of the Small Business Big Marketing. Now, here's how this will improve your downloads and increase your podcast downloads. Like, obviously, as time goes, you're going to start getting more and more listeners. So if, let's say, you're on episode 30, you get a listener, they'll listen to episode 30, 31, 32, 33, if you're creating really great content and they're loving it. But they've now missed the 30 different podcasts that you've created previously. So you want to bring that listener to listen to them. And sometimes people love binging. Now we've become a Netflix generation where binge watching is normal and people love binging. Like I was telling Timbo, I love listening to his podcast when I'm going on a road trip or a long trip. I just put up a few of his episodes and just listen to it. So this way you can direct people so that they can literally go, well, for example, I like Bart Etherona's podcast episode, or Michelle Bridges, the 12-week body transformation challenge, or the 99 designs, the TEDx one. So I could just pick and choose what I like, or I could start binging from episode 0 or episode 1 and start from the very first one ever. So this provides a really, really great place for people to come and start binging. So this will throw a little bit of more insight into your past episodes and increase your podcast downloads as well, and create a better connection. Because if, imagine someone's just binge listened to good 10, 20, 30, even 40, 50 podcast episodes, your past episodes, you've already done all the hard work in creating that. You could create this kind of a sneeze page for all your podcast episodes. So who else does this? The guys at Fizzle, they do it something like this. So when you click on Fizzle and their podcast, literally they have a list, and they're all using the power of the titles, the headlines that are coming up. And they have now created over, God knows, 160, 180 episodes till now. And every single episode's linked here. So you can easily get that. Also, I do it on my podcast, Key to Authority. So having learned that from Timbo, I thought I'll have a little bit of mix of the Fizzle guys and also the images. So this is what cover images I create for each of my podcast episode. So what it also does, it also creates familiarity. So if people already know Robert Garish, they know, well, this guy's associated with him, has interviewed him. So it gives me a little bit more authority as well, and just shows that I'm connected to all these people and increases my perception or authority level immediately. So this is just a very simple trick that you could use so that it helps you not only increase your downloads but also create a better experience for your podcast listener. And if they've recently joined, this is the best page to send them to so that they can start binging your podcast and also building a bit more better trust quickly and starting to know you, like you, and trust you more faster. So that was it for this little trick. Hope you love that. If you did, drop a comment. If you have other tricks that could help increase podcast downloads, please feel free to put that in the comments as well. Thanks for listening. Thanks for listening, or thanks for watching as well. This has been Janesh Pandya from Podcast Wizards.